Good morning, students. Today our topic is Pandas series, and in this topic we are going to discuss about slicing of a series. In our previous lecture, we already discussed about how to create different types of series, and in this lecture, our focus is to how to perform different types of slicing and some more attributes regarding to a series. So that is our topic: how to access the element of a series in Python Pandas, which I already discussed in our previous lecture. But in this topic we are going to just discuss about slicing of a series here. So if you don't watch this, if you are not comfortable with how to create a series, so first of all watch that videos to create a series, and then after only the concept of slicing is to be clear. So accessing the data from a series with position. So using position we can access the element of a series here. There is a small program, you can easily see that. Here our topic is how to access the element of a series in Python Pandas. So this is a small program here, you can easily see that. First of all, there is a creation of a series, and we just write first line as import pandas as pd. Pandas is the name of library, pd is the alternative name given to pandas here, and there is another library numpy here because we want to use a method name array related to numpy. So just we import our numpy library here, and in third line you can easily see that we just declare data. np is equal to array, and array contain different elements a b c d e f, and then s is equal to pd dot series data. Then this array will be converted to series using series function of pandas library. So we just write s is equal to pd dot series data, and you can easily see that output is there. Series will be created after that, and when we want to retrieve the first element, so what we have to do here, just write the position of that element, and s is the name of the series, so we just write print s0 s0. So at first position we can easily see that the element is a, so a will be printed here. So that is the concept of how to access the element of a particular series. First of all, we just make a array and then convert this array into a series, and then after we want to access the element of a series, then just write the position of that element within bracket, and you can easily see that the position of that element element at that position will be printed, and element at that position is a here. So this is a small program, and let us take another program. If we want to print a number, print different elements of the series up to a particular index value, then it is also possible. So for this purpose you have to mention the start and end position, and always mark with this position by colon sign, and if there is no start position is given, then by default it is a first element. You can easily see that. Now this is a program, same program is here, but only the last line is a little bit different, and you can see that the statement is print as colon 3 is here. And what is the purpose of this statement? It means that slicing will start from first element and goes up to third. So 0 element will be there, first element at position 1 will be there and element at position 2 will be there. Always remember that what we mentioned uh, within the after the colon sign, that position is not included. So here 3 is there, so 3 is not included. So element start from 0, 1 and 2 will be there, and these three elements are A, B, C. At position 0 element is A, at position B element is 1, and at position C element is 2. So all these three elements are there. You can easily see that this is the statement by which we just perform a slice operation here. Slice is and slice the series here. By default it is 0, so we don't mention here first position, so it always take first value from 0th position. So at 0 A is there, at 1 B is there, and at position number 2 C is there. So all these three programs, all these three values will be printed after the execution of that statement. Now let us check the execution of this program and check that anaconda is there. You can go to spider. This is ideally integrated development language environment, and just copy the program here. You can write the program in spider also, and it will take some time to open. Now here you can write your program, and you can easily see the output here. So just write the program here and run F5 with the shortcut key, and you can see that there is error. So error will be clearly indicated. And what is the error? Bracket is not there. Some Python support print statement without bracket, and some Python don't support does not support print statement without bracket. So there is an error. So just make a bracket here, and this program will successfully executed. You can easily see that 0A 1B. Okay, these are the elements. You can easily see that this is the output of this program. This program is successfully executed. And then let us check in another program here. Here negative indexing is there, as we know that if we want to access element from left to right, it is also possible, and in that case marking will start with -1. So at position -1 we can easily see that F is there, at -2 E is there, at -3 D is there, and there is no end position is declared, so slicing is up to the last element. It means up to F, so D, E, F will be printed. You can easily see that. At position -3 D is there, so D will be printed. And here 3, 4, 5 are the index position of a series, and the rest program is same as that of the previous one. As compared to the previous one, there is a declaration of an array, then this array will be converted to a series, and then in last line there is a slicing, and but the only difference is that we just use negative indexing. In previous case we just use positive indexing. And one important thing is there, then when you declare, when you don't declare last position, then by default slicing is go to up to last element, and if you don't declare first position, then by default it is first element. It start from first element. It means at the position 0, because counting start from 0 in case of a series. Index position start from 0. So let us try to execute this program. You can easily see that is the output given here, DEF. That is expected also. DEF, last three elements will be printed here, because at position -3 D is there, and the slicing goes up to last element. And now this is and the program here related to slicing, a small program. And if you mention a particular position as index position, then you can get also the element here. Two different parameters are given when we declare a series: data and index. In previous case we don't declare index, there is a default index is there, but in this case we intentionally declared an index, and the index position are 100, 101, 102, 103, 104 and 105. Taken as a parameter, index is there, so index parameter is used in this case, and different index values are given here. So there is no default index values here. And if you want to know the value at particular index position, then it is also possible. Then just write print statement as 102. It means the value at position 102 should be printed. And as you know that elements are A, B, C, D, E, F here, and index position is 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105. So 6 different index positions are there and 6 elements are there. So all these are assigned one by one to each other in a sequence. So at position 100, A is there. At position 101, B is there. At position 102, C is there. And this process going up to 105, at which element F is to be stored. So if you want to check, if you want to execute this program, let us check it that it gives us a correct output or not. As 102. So at position 102 there is an element D, so D should be printed here. No, C is there. At position 102 C is there, so C will be printed. Okay, now answer is C. At position 100 A is there, at position 101 B is there, and position 102 C is there, so C will be printed. You can easily see that C is the output. See the output. Okay, now let us take another example here. This is a program, and here we just make only one change, that we print here more than one element at same time. So that program is same as that of the previous one, but there is only one difference in terms of last statement, last print statement. Here three different index values are given: 102, 103 and 104. So what happens after the execution of this program is that value at these positions will be printed. At 102 we can easily see that C is there in our last program, and after that 103 D is there, and after 104 E is there. So all these three values will be printed. So the concept is when we print when we give different values, different index values, and separated by commas, then value regarding to that will be printed in our program. So let us check it whether all these three values will be printed or not. You can easily see that the rest portion of the program is same as that of the previous one, but the only difference is that in this case we just print three different values having three different index value. You can easily see that for value B101, these are the different values regarding to that. So let us execute this program and see what is the output. Is the output is same as that of the as expected or not? So run the program. F5 is the shortcut key here. You can also use F5. C, D, E are there. You can easily see that. So output is according to our expectation. Okay, it means the concept is now, I think, very much clear to all of you. And this is all about the slicing. Here you can use negative indexing and positive indexing as well as, and slice up and up to a particular slice up to a particular number, particular index value. And now these are some attributes used in a series. You can easily see that these are the attributes, and attributes are always used with a dot sign. So if you want to use any attribute, so first give the first write series, and then after dot and then index to use attribute of a particular of a series. So series dot index, define the index of the series. Series dot shape, it returns a tuple of shape of the data. Series dot dtype, it returns the data type of the data. Series dot size, it returns the size of the data. And series dot empty, it returns true if series object is empty, otherwise returns false. And series dot hash nuns, it returns true if there are any means not a number value, otherwise returns false. So these are the different attributes, and description is also given here. You can use any one of them in your program or all of them. It's all totally depends on you. So to find the index, to find the shape, to find the data type, to find the size, to find the empty, these are all are the attributes, and you can use them with the series, because these are the attributes of a series. So just write a series first, and then after put dot operator, and then index or shape or d type, means at name of the attribute, whatever you want. So according to that output will be there. If you want the index position or define the index position of the series, then just you can use index. And if you want to find out the shape, you can use shape. And if you want to find out the data type, just you can use d type. And if you find the size of a series, you can use series dot size. And some more attributes are also there. Series dot n bytes. N bytes basically returns the number of bytes in the data, how many number of bytes in the data are there. Okay, and then series dot and dim, it returns the number of dimensions in the data, it returns the number of dimensions in the data. And then series dot item size, it returns the size of the data type of the item. So these are the different attributes of a series. You can easily see that. These are the different attributes. Always remember that whenever you want to use an attribute of a series, then just write series first and then put dot operator and then name of the attribute, and you can find out the detail according to that. So it is very easy to use and easy to implement also. Now let us take a program related to this and check whether this gives a correct output or not. This is a small program here which actually implement index and values, two attributes, index and values. So this is small program here. Now let us see what is going on here. First of all, this program is related to retrieving index array and data array of a series object. Okay, and we can retrieve the index array and data array of an existing series object by using the attribute index and value. So two attributes are used here. First is index and second is values. So first of all, import all the necessary libraries which is required here. So two libraries are required here, numpy and pandas. So both are imported here. So just for that purpose, just write import keyword and the name of the library. Then import numpy as np. It means np is given an alternative name to numpy. So whenever you want to use a numpy as a library, just write np in place of numpy. And in second case, you can easily see that import pandas as pd. So pd is again alternative name into pandas. So you can write import pandas as pd. So pd is alternative name into pandas here. And then x is equal to pd dot series data. So here data is there. Data is actually a list, so which contain only 4 elements here, 2 4 6 8. And this list will be going to convert it into a series here using a series function, which is a series method, which is a part of pandas library. So you can just write x is equal to pd dot series data 2468. And you can also write this statement in two different lines. First of all, write just a data is equal to 2468, and then pass data as argument or as a parameter value in series method. And then there is another series declared here, and name of the series is y. So y pd dot series data are different in this case, and data are basically different, three different float values, 11.2, 18.6 and 22.5. And also there is a parameter index is used. So there is no default parameter in this case. So index values are abc here. So for both of them, there are two different index positions. For x, series x, there are index position 0 1 2 3, which is by default because we don't declare any index parameter here. And in case of second, we can easily see that there is an index parameter here, and different index values are a, b, c, and then there are print statement related to index value and related to data values. So print statement is there, print x dot index, it means it will return you the index value of series x. And then second is print x dot value, it will return you a different data values of series x. And then print y dot index, it will return you a different index values of series y. And then print y dot values, it will return you different data values of y series. So this is a program. Now I think it is clear to all of you. And one more important thing regarding to this program, that when you just want to use any attribute, just first of all write the name of the series. In this case series is x, and then attribute, an attribute of this series is index, as we discussed in above that series dot index series dot value. So here series is x and y, so we just put x and y here. So you can use any other attribute also regarding to a series. Just write name of the series first, and then after and name of the attribute, and separate them by a dot operator, and you can easily use the different attributes. So this is a program. In this different two series are there, x and y are two different series with two different index positions. In first case we don't declare any index parameter here, so by default there is an index value start from 0. And in second case there is a index parameter which value starts from a, b, c are there. And then we just use different attributes of a series, and two attributes are used in this case, index and values. And this will print you different index and values of a series declared in this case. So values are clearly visible. In first case values are integer number, in second case values are float values. In first case index values are 0, 1, 2, 3, four different index values are there. In second case index value are abc. So this will be printed after the execution of that statement. Let us check it. So select the statement and let us check it. What is the output after the execution of that statement? Just run the program. Here and import numpy as np shows you an error because this statement or library is not used in this case. Okay, basically it will not show you any error because this is an extra line, but there is an indication. You can easily indicate by a triangle that import number is nb is extra line here. So it is not necessary to write this because no method is used related to numpy in this program. And you can easily see that the output, different index value and data values are there. You can easily see that data type is int64, data type is also written, the different values and index values are written in this case. So this is a program, small program here. Next attribute related to the series will be discussed in our other attribute of the series will be discussed in our next lecture. Hopefully I hopefully I think that you like this video, and all the concept of series related to slicing, related to attributes. So just remember all this, remember the tables regarding for different attribute, and you can apply all these attribute yourself. Thanks for watching this video.